July the 19th, John 18:11. The cup which my Father hath given me, shall I not drink it? This was a greater thing to say and do than to calm the seas or raise the dead. Prophets and apostles could work wondrous miracles, but they could not always do and suffer the will of God. To do and suffer God's will is still the highest form of faith, the most sublime Christian achievement. To have the bright aspirations of a young life forever blasted, to bear a daily burden never congenial and to see no relief, to be pinched by poverty when you only desire a competency for the good and comfort of loved ones, to be fettered by some incurable physical disability, to be stripped bare of loved ones until you stand alone to meet the shocks of life, to be able to say in such a school of discipline, "The cup which my Father has given me, shall I not drink it?" This is faith at its highest and spiritual success at the crowning point. Great faith is exhibited not so much in ability to do as to suffer. To have a sympathizing God, we must have a suffering Savior, and there's no true fellow feeling with another save in the heart of him who has been afflicted like him. We cannot do good to others save at a cost to ourselves, and our afflictions are the price we pay for our ability to sympathize. He who would be a helper must first be a sufferer. He who would be a Savior must somewhere and somehow have been upon a cross, and we cannot have the highest happiness of life in succoring others without tasting the cup which Jesus drank and submitting to the baptism wherewith he was baptized. The most comforting of David's psalms were pressed out by suffering, and if Paul had not had his thorn in the flesh, we had missed much of that tenderness which quivers in so many of his letters. The present circumstance, which presses so hard against you, if surrendered to Christ, is the best shaped tool in the Father's hand to chisel you for eternity. Trust him then. Don't push away the instrument, lest you lose its work. Strange and difficult indeed we may find it, but the blessing that we need is behind it. The school of suffering graduates rare scholars.